The ancient 40-hour fast, many Catholics, many Roman Catholics are rediscovering the 40-hour fast that lasts from Maundy Thursday, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and into Holy Saturday. And a lot of people on YouTube and social media have been asking me, hey, when does it begin? When does it end? And so I'm going to go back in time to the 2nd century. And here is Saint Irenaeus of Lyon. And here's what he says. And he's writing to Pope Victor of Rome. And so this means that this quote here is probably from the 180s or actually 190s. He says, "For the controversy is not merely as regards the day of Pascha, Easter, but also as regards the form itself of the fast. For some consider themselves bound to fast one day, others 2 days, others still more, while others 40 hours. The diurnal and the nocturnal hours they measure out together as their fasting day. And this variety among the observers of the fasts had not its origin in our time, but long before in that of our predecessors." And here he means the apostles. "Some of whom probably, being not very accurate in their observance of it, handed down," sorry, not the apostles, those who followed the apostles, "handed it down to posterity, the custom as it had, through simplicity or private fancy, had been introduced among them. And yet nevertheless all these lived in peace, one with another, and we also keep peace together." So here he actually gives 3 options of what happens on Good Friday. Okay, first of all, he says that some keep 24 hours. Some keep 2 days. And it says the diurnal and the nocturnal. So they're doing a 24 hours, 2 of them. So you got some do 24 hours, some do 48 hours. And then he says some of them do 40 hours. And that 40-hour fast is what becomes the predominant tradition in the Catholic Church. You see it, I think you see it in the East, but definitely in the West, in the Roman Rite, you see a 40-hour fast. And so people say, when does this begin? St. Irenaeus says, look, there's different practices amongst people. We don't fight over it. We don't judge each other. We all live in peace with one another. Okay, so that's the key here. Live in peace. There's not any hard and fast rules on the 40-hour fast. All right, so I will give you this, though. Traditionally, before Vatican II, the 40-hour fast, as far as I can tell, went from after Maundy Thursday Mass in the evening all the way to Holy Saturday at noon. Why noon? Because in the 1917 Code of Canon Law and in tradition, the Easter Vigil, the Paschal Saturday, Holy Saturday Vigil, ended at noon, not midnight, ended at noon. It began around 8 a.m. and it ended at 12 p.m. And that's when Lent officially ended before the 1950s. And that's because St. Pope Pius V said you can't have a Mass that begins after noon. He decreed that. Also, St. Thomas Aquinas says you shouldn't have a Mass after noon. Why? Because you should have Mass while the sun is rising in the east. That's you can disagree with them. I think they're right. I think it's a good idea. So if you want to do 40 hours, the easiest way, I think the most common way for people is start at 8 p.m. Thursday, Holy Thursday, Maundy Thursday, and then go to noon on Saturday, Holy Saturday. That'll get you the 40 hours. This is assuming you're a healthy adult. I'm a healthy adult. I am 45. I turn 46 tomorrow on Good Friday. It's my birthday. This year, my birthday is on Good Friday. I'm a healthy adult. I can fast 40 hours. It's not a problem. Does it hurt? Yes. Do you get a headache? Yes. But it's something that a normal, healthy adult with a normal metabolism can accomplish. So I'm not talking to people who are diabetic or, have hypoglycemia or real metabolic problems, but most of us who are healthy, a 40-hour fast was pretty normative. You're not required to do it. On Good Friday, the church says you get 1 full meal, 2 collations, and you can't eat meat. So that's what you have to do. But a lot of people want to do this devotional fast. the 40-hour fast. So you can calculate 24 hours, 48 hours, 40 hours. St. Irenaeus in the 2nd century gives all three options, but if you want to do a 40, the most common way to do it is 8 p.m. Thursday to 12 p.m. Saturday. I hope that's helpful. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for all my Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/Dr. Taylor Marshall. I hope y'all have, I'm going to probably sign off. I don't know if he'll come back on Good Friday, maybe back on Saturday, so make sure you liked and you're subscribed. But until I see you next time, have a magnificent Maundy Thursday, a holy and somber Good Friday devoted to Jesus Christ crucified. Saturday, reflect on the descent of Christ into hell, to limbo, and then just have a magnificent, glorious, beautiful festival of Pascha, the resurrection, Easter this Sunday. And remember, our resurrected Lord says that you are the light of the world and the salt of the earth. So go out there and be salty. God bless. Godspeed.